Okay, I'm going to be trying to figure out how we can only highlight our viable moves on hovering over them in our move. After move locked 1 or whatever we call it. So we click 1 to move it. See how these all light up. We want them to only light up that lighter green when we hover over them. But we want each, like those are the right ones to light up. They just need to light up only if we're over them. So if we look at the legal move highlight when we over there, it is appropriate. I just don't get how we need to do that. Yeah, so something to do with this where right here we're saying if the square in the occupant is Boolean true on the legal move highlight, then go ahead and render it. But we want to only render it if we're also over the grid. So we need to do something like do this. We need to do a nested loop, right? Because we need to go through each grid, every grid, and if the grid at that index, actually if it's like if I is equal to our, what is it, mouse column? No. Well, we have mouse X, what is it? Mouse X grid. So our mouse X grid. If I is equal to our mouse X grid and J is equal to mouse Y grid, are we printing up mouse X grid and Y grid? No, we're not. Let's print those up real quick. We're printing up this move locked row, which we don't need anymore. We can just say mouse. Oh, yeah. Okay. We are printing up the mouse Y grid and the mouse X grid in all of the all these numbers right here are the mouse X grid and Y grid. So those are getting updated correctly. So we just need to say if in our occupants, if that squares I, if our index of our mouse grid, no, see, this isn't right. How do we do this? Our mouse grid gets populated with an X and Y of where we are in the grid. So we're trying to say if that squares We only want to render the legal move highlight if our mouse grid is the same as that given. Gosh, how do I... because this is going to cycle through all of them, so it's still going to highlight all of them. We need to only render... See, okay, I think... What are you trying to do? We don't want to just render it if that boolean's flipped. We want to render it if that boolean's flipped and we're hovering over that specific grid. So we want... See, so like the legal move highlight is a little different. Like we take a look at where we assign this legal move highlight. We're doing all this, like we're making that legal move highlight true, but what we should really be doing is adding like a legal move true, and then if we're hovered over a given space, then we flip the highlight to be true. Otherwise, flip it to be false. So let's change, instead of just having a legal move highlight. Really? Oh, that's here. Instead of just having a legal move highlight in our occupant class, we're going to also give ourselves a legal move boolean. So we're going to use the move highlight to actually toggle the highlight rendering with this. But we need legal move to track what is a legal move. Then we need to cycle through and do the highlight or not, depending on where the mouse is. So we're going to say, hey, these are all legal moves. Okay. So we need to do something after this. So yes, we're legal move there, but we need to use that Boolean legal move. So if we take a look at where we highlight right here. So look, we do an ij nested for loop, and then we're asking if our mouse grid is equal, if our x mouse grid is equal to j and our mouse y grid is equal to y, meaning our mouse cursor is in the given grid, then flip that selection highlight to be true, otherwise flip to false. So we need to do basically exactly this, but for our legal move highlight. So we've got a nested for loop, and we're saying if our mouse's x grid is equal to the corresponding x grid on our then we're going to set that occupant's legal move highlight to be equal to true, and then otherwise it's going to get false. Let's see if that might do what we're wanting. That's not exactly right. It's highlighting everything. It's so close. It's highlighting everything. Oh, we have to also check if it's also a legal move. So it has to be a legal move as well. Legal move. Legal move, and we're over it. That's when you flip it. Let's try that. God damn. Now, I guess we need to make... Let me just see what happens if I turn this off. That's so weird to me. Okay, well. So why would turning this... Okay. I guess we'd have to also be and first move locked. First movement locked. Because we need to not flush this legal move highlight to false on the very first. Either that or we have to set anything in our control to legal move true, which we should probably do. But let's see if that fixes it. Oh, fuck. It's still busted. So I guess we need to just say, we need to flip this if it's a legal move. Or we need to set if our move type is move. If the grid at the given place, if that grid's control, what, stack control? If the grid's stack control is equal to so we need to say, you know, if we're player one, if it's player's one's turn, if player is equal to 1, okay. If player is equal to 1, then we check first for white stack control, and if so, turn that grid into a legal move. Else if, not what I wanted. If our stack control is black, oh yeah, so we gotta say Really? Fuck. What? What? Damn, that's not right at all. Okay, let me just see. We should be highlighting the stack control on the movement right now, so we are. Then when we click on it, we want to render all of the legal move highlight, which aren't even getting true anymore. Okay, because of this. But if we take this and put it back on, we don't render this. Fucking Christ. What do we do? Oh, look at this. We need these to be legal move. So this is for the corner cases, but still doesn't fix our problem. So we're changing all the legal move booleans, but then we need to say if that grid is a legal move. Let's just try that. I mean, for now. We need to flip that highlight boolean if it's a legal move. Let's see if that works. I don't think it'll highlight right off the bat. Yeah, it doesn't highlight right off the bat. Because we need, if no move is locked, here look, if it's move type move, then if no movement is locked, then we need to set any how are we doing this before? and is locked, we need to highlight anything in stack control. So we need to do our player is 1. Then if player is 1, shoot. Okay. Actually, we can do this. Sorry. We can do this right here. We're going to say if no movement locked, hold on a sec, this is in the mouse click detection, yeah. This is why it's messing up. God damn. Okay. Holy crap. This is so jacked. We don't want this in the click detection here. We want it here. If it's move type move and it's player 1, see, we need to say that legal move gets true, so we don't overwrite with the not legal move. So and then here we also need to say legal move gets true. Now this, if this doesn't allow us to render the initial highlight before we're locked in on a move, then we're gonna have to figure something else out. Because I'd be very confused. Okay. Oh god. Okay, well it highlights it, then stays there. So we need to make it not a legal move. See, this isn't quite right. But this is and no movement locked. So if there's no movement locked, no. See, so legal move gets set true here. Never gets flushed to false because right here, if it is a legal move, then we're saying it's locked, but we have to say once the first move is locked. And then that should stop it from overriding it. So hopefully it only highlights when we're above it. Let's see. Fucking. God damn it. So this should still render the first ones, right? No. Wait, no, yeah, it should. It should render the first highlights. Yes. But we need to say yeah, that's before we want to see that our first movement locked is only set to true upon a click. Yeah, it is. So why would that stop rendering it? It's so jacked. It's so jacked. I want to restart. I want to restart, man. Well, if we go here, we can delete everything. Get clone it. I don't want to. That's annoying, man. I just busted everything. I don't get why it's so complex. We need a better system to keep track of these things. Like, it's like instead of checking whether or not the first move is locked, it's like we need to just populate the entire table with legal moves, only highlight if we're above that, and then as we lock in our moves, we update our legal move grid boolean. So it shouldn't be as complicated as I've been making it with all of these little conditions. Wow. We did not make any progress today, other than understanding the horribleness of what we've tried to do already. So we just need to fix this. We're back where we started, but it's okay. sucks is we can't make a git commit because we just deleted all our progress and we didn't want to update it, so. Okay, well, we really messed that up. Okay, I'm just gonna leave us a note because we don't. The problem is we were changing this Boolean legal move highlight to become true, which we didn't want it to be, because legal move highlight is a Boolean that chooses or that actually renders the legal move highlight. And if we make it a legal move highlight on all of them, then it highlights them all at once. We just want to make it a legal move, and then we need to cycle through the legal moves, and then if anything is a legal move, then that's when we set the legal move highlight to true. Otherwise, set it false so that it de-highlights if your mouse isn't over it. So I'm gonna leave me a note here saying, change highlight bool to legal move. Bool. And then control highlight from there. Now, I guess we can do the middle cases, which would be if the move locked column is greater than 1 and move locked row is greater than 1 and less than 5. So, and move locked column actually, yeah, let me see. Column smaller than 5. And move locked row is smaller than 5. I'm curious what the highlight does on middle stones. I feel like I should have been paying attention to that. Doesn't do anything on the middle stones just yet. So we're gonna say if we're in the middle, then set the grid. We want row -1. So we want directly above. We want directly above. Directly above. Directly below, and then we want to the right, and to the left. Okay, so now that should highlight our middle ones, which it does. So we've at least added a feature, so it's not a total bust for today, but we do need to fix all that stupid crap I was trying to do today. So let's say git add everything with a commit message saying edit middle case highlight upon first movement locked. We need to fix that though, so it's okay. No. Get remote -v. No, get remote set URL. What is it? Get remote set URL. Origin git at github.com :bean/tech.git get remote. That should work. Git push to our origin main. Okay. Just make sure that pushed accurately. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll hopefully fix that, the confusing stuff. We'll rechange all this. We'll refactor it so it's a little more efficient, and then hopefully we fix that bug. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.